Welcome to the tutorial for this closing day graphic. This graphic is great for you to celebrate a client of yours that has just closed on their home and is getting their keys. This is a perfect way to highlight them. So let's just go ahead and jump right into the tutorial. This is what you will see when you open up the project file. Now the first thing that you may want to edit is this closing day text that does the cascade echo thing. So to edit that text, you will go to Edit Text folder, and then you'll open this text thing. So let's say instead of closing day, we want it to say, let's say open house. Again, we wouldn't actually want to do that. Maybe you would, it's up to you, but we'll do that here. And then we'll copy that text, and then we'll open this outline edit text. So this is where we're gonna get that echo effect. So we will paste that here. And as you'll see, the text was previously outlined. So we're gonna wanna go in and change that back, select all of that text, and then go to this little arrow switch tool over here, and you will switch it to a stroke. Now the stroke looks a little thin to me, so I'm gonna bump it up in this little box here, up to like a 3, okay? And then we can go back to our asset, and we can see it's updated to open house for us, which is fabulous. Now the next text that we may want to update is what is surrounding this graphic. So you'll go to the another in their dream home, select it. So let's say instead of what I put in the template, you want to change that. Let's say maybe we'll say welcome to Realead. Select that, copy it, and then we're gonna paste it all the way around. Okay, so you can see here it overlaps a little bit. So you're gonna select it all. And then what I do to fix this is I change the kerning. So I wanna drop it down to where the letters get a little bit closer together and they'll stop overlapping. Perfect. Now again, you don't want them to get too squished, so if you are put too much text in, just delete one of those times you copied out. And look, it is already updated and ready to go, which is awesome. Okay, so that's pretty much how you edit the text on this base layer. Again, if you want to change the color of anything, you just twirl down the little section on the layer and then go to change the color, and then you change it to whatever you want it to be. So we'll go the darker blue. Ooh, it's real dark. That actually looks really nice with that red orange. Also, the other thing I feel like I'm noticing here is this open house doesn't look centered to me now because we changed what it says. So you'll go select that layer, and then you can just move it over with your arrow keys, whichever way you want it to be. So that looks better to me now. So that's how you change the color and the position. And again, that change the color tool is on every single layer in this composition, so you can change any color. Now the next thing you will probably want to do with this asset if you're customizing it is add a photo. This post is all about celebrating whoever just bought their home and closed on it. So let's add a photo. And two, if you do want to use open house or new listing, whatever, for this asset, you want to add photos of your house. So how to add a photo. Go to closing day _ add photo. So go to add photo. Now, I will see the photo layer in here. It says add your own picture here. So I'm gonna go and pull a random picture. Okay, so I'm gonna pull that into my project file. Under assets, you obviously would want this to be a picture of the actual home or client, but I would go and select that photo here. And then I want to go back to this composition work area. So it's blue, and I click on add your own picture here. Now while holding the option key, I'm going to drag this photo onto, oh, my computer froze. Okay, I want to drag this photo while holding the option key onto add your own picture here, and it automatically updates. How beautiful is that? So, and then once you're in here, you can scale this and do whatever you need to here. So you can scale it up, maybe I like really just want it to be this backsplash and my photo is high res enough for that. Anything like that. And now too, you may notice like, wow, I feel like that open house is a little hard to read with that background. So that's where you would go down here to change the color, maybe change to like a black to where it's really standing out. The other thing with adding a photo that we gave you the option for here was these custom names that will have an animation. So, and again, it doesn't have to be a name, put whatever you want. So let's say it's open house, I'm gonna put an address here. And let's do 2 lines just for fun, and that's gonna automatically update for you. Okay, now everything else on this composition we already covered in the last one, and you can update it the same exact way here. Okay, the last kind of separate thing is this add your logo, add your own information thing that we always provide you, this little white bar. So, it's the same exact situation here. To edit, add your own info, you can just type here and that'll come in animated for you. And again, I spelled everything wrong. So, also we have this equal housing PNG. Just the same exact way that you would pull that in is how you pull your logo in. So I'll pull that in again. It's massive on the screen. Twirl this down, transform, scale it right on down, and then position it to this white bar. That's exactly how you would get your logo, your headshot, anything onto this. Okay, I'm gonna delete that because we don't need 2 equal housing logos. Okay, now the other thing with this is we do have a story option as well. Everything in here edits the same exact way as the other compositions. It's just built out in story format. So that is fabulous. Oh, and the last thing I always forget to show you guys is you can change the font on any of this. So let's go to this main text again. And let's say I don't want it to be this font. So I would just go to this character window and I would pick a new font. Again, with this one, you're probably going to do a bolder font rather than a script kind of font, because with that stroke drop down, a script handwritten font would get lost pretty quickly. So probably want to stick with a more bold one. Ooh, I really like that font. I should use that one more. And then once you change that, go ahead and align it to center just to make sure, you know, everything stays the same. Copy it, open outline, and then just paste it in here because we do want that to be the same font as the above so that effect really looks like it's happening. And then again, we'll switch this to be the stroke. We'll change the stroke width up to 3. And now we have this effect with a new font and it looks fabulous. So if you ever want to change your font, feel free to do that. Okay, I think that is all for this closing day tutorial. I really can't wait to see how you start using this asset and how you put your own pictures in it and really make it feel special. So that's all I've got. Thank you so much for checking out this tutorial.